Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. In this video, we are from group 2. We'll present about group assignment 1 and we only choose part 1, part 2, part 3 and part 4 to present. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Fazlul bin Sharum. My metric number YE21210075 and today I will present about group assignment for part 2. Calculate and compare measures of central location between the two metric. So I will use three measures of central location, which is the mean, median, and mode. For the first measures of central location is mean. In mean have two formula that sample mean and the population mean. So in answering this question, I will use the x bar that the sample mean symbol. And first of all, we need to total all of the data metric that we have, and then we divide it into how much the data metric have. That we can see I will divide it into 30 e-commerce. So my number of visit is 37.73 million, and for the number of purchase orders is 166.90 million. And we can see the numbers of purchase orders is highest than the number of visit. Second measures of central location is median. In answer median, first of all, we need to set up our data in ascending number, and it could be an even number or the odd number. So in this case, we got the even number. So to find the median, in this case, we need to total two middle number, and then we divide it into 2. And for the median, I got 34.5%, and for the number of visit, I got 34.5 million. For the second metric data, that number of purchase orders, we're doing the same thing like first metric data. That so for my answer is a median 163.9%, and for the number of purchase orders is 163.9 million. So like we can see, the number of purchase orders is still highest than the number of visit, like first metric data. Last, for our measures of central location for this question is mode. And first of all, we need to find most frequently number that occur in our data. So it could be no mode, or we can get many mode in our data, or it could be just only have one mode. So in my answer for this question is number of visit. I got one mode that we call unimodal, and from the data it is the 34.1, and for the number of purchase order, I got no mode. So in conclusion, we can say the number of purchase orders is highest than the number of visit, because like we can see on the number of, like we can see at the measures of central location that we early calculate, the most highest that show the number of purchase order. And the differentiate between these two metric are the number of visit will not make a profit to the e-commerce, but the number of purchase orders, yes, can make a profit to them, because the number of purchase orders show the people that buy their products. And the relationship between these two metrics are to make people purchase orders. First of all, there need to people that visit their website, and that's mean the two metric need each other. And the more people visit their website, the more chance they can get people that buy their products. So just that from me. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Muhammad Albi Farhan bin Rabinin. Now I'm going to present part 3. The question is calculating percentile and construct box plot for each matrix. First, we need to calculate the percentile, arrange the data in ascending order. And then this is the important second step. You will locate the position first, LP, of the percentile by using this formula. The formula is L equal to n plus 1 multiplied by P divided by 100. From the data set, there are 30 sets of observation. So we plug in the 30 into the sample size, and while the P we put 25 because we need to find the 25th percentile for the number of visit and number of purchase order. And the answer is 7.75. This is the only position, not the final value. Same to the 50 and 75 percentile for the number of visit and number of purchase order. The calculation is same. The only thing we need to change is the value of P. The position is not an integer, then we need to interpolate between two corresponding observations to approximate the P percentile. So we take the position 7, which is 31.8 plus the last two digits after the decimal point. Only take the last two digits after the decimal point, which is 0.75, and then multiply with difference between second and third observation. 0.75 multiply with 32 minus 38, 31.8 is 0.15. So we should get 31.8 plus 0.15. So the value of the position of 7.75 is 31.95. So this is the value that we are looking for, which is the after value 31.8 and before the value of 32. So this is the final value. Same to the 50 and 75 percentile for the number of visit and number of purchase order. The calculations is all same. After that, we need to calculate the low limit and the upper limit for the both number of visit and purchase order. The formula for the low limit is Q1 minus 1.5 times IQR, while for the upper limit is Q3 plus 1.5 times interquartile range IQR. For the formula for the IQR is Q3 minus Q1. By calculating the lower and upper limit, we can identify the outlier for the both number of visit and purchase order. After determining the outliers, we can draw the box plot for the both.
Hello, hi. So my name is Nina Kamarina. I will present about calculate and compare measures of the patient between the two metrics. So for the number of visits, we calculate the range maximum value minus minimum value. We get 30.5. So for the MAT, 218.836 divided by 30, we get 2.2945. So for the variance, we calculate 2 at 6.6204 divided by 30 minus 1, we get 69.8489. So for the standard deviations, we get 9.9423. And last but not least, the coefficient of variation CV 9.9423 divided by 36.56, we get 0.271. So next, we will calculate the number purchase of order. Range maximum value minus minimum value, we get 115.4. So for the mean absolute deviation, 765.828 divided by 30, we get 25.5276. So for the variance, 228,633.1198 divided by 30 minus 1, the answer is 987.3489. And then for the standard deviations, 31.4221. Last but not least, the coefficients of variation, 31.4221 divided by 160.243. The answer is 0.19 So this is the comparison between number of visits and the number of purchase order. First, the range is the simplest measure because it was calculated using the maximum value minus minimum value formula. So from that calculation that has been made, the number of visits is the lowest value than the number of purchase order. We stated that the number of visits means absolute deviation is lower than the purchase order, which is 7.2945 and 25.5276 for the number of purchase order. The variance shows that the number of visits is the lowest variance while the number of purchase order is the highest variance. For the calculation recorded that number of visit standard deviation is the lowest, but the number of purchase order is the largest. Last but not least, the coefficient of variations calculation shows that the number of visits recorded the highest, 0.2719, while the number of purchase order was 0.1960. That's all from me. Thank you.